We all wanna change. We all wanna be somebody else. I wanna visit all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real food.
Welcome back to Desert with Days. I'm your host, Kathy Blaze, and today we are here with Mr. Jesse Murphy and Anthony Hernandez. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You guys looking pretty cool today.
All right, we just jacked someone on the way here to tell nobody.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Did you bring me some gold?
Oh, it's in my pocket.
Okay, and some silver. I like that too. Welcome to our show today. It's a pleasure to have you both here. Actors, musicians, you guys are doing it all. You also started a talent agent, which we're going to get to that later. But I want to ask you, Jesse, and you were originally from California.
Mm-hmm.
Most actors' dream is to leave Arizona and move to California. What brought you to Arizona?
So, as an actor, I actually moved down here from California while I was working for the county hospital in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I got transferred down to Arizona, and I started working at Maricopa. And I was working, doing my regular job, and also acting at the same time. But I actually started my big break in California on a film, a 1988 film, Colors. And
I remember
that's
that.
that's where I ended up starting with before I came here.
Well, I maybe I shouldn't say I remember that. That's showing our age there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Same question to where are you from, Anthony?
Born and raised here in Arizona.
Woo, woo. Yes, I'm a native also.
Born and raised. I'm a desert rat.
Okay, yes. So how did you two hook up?
I don't know. I want to say it was by chance or just dumb luck, I guess.
Huh?
I'll go with the dumb luck.
Yeah,
Dumb
that's probably what it is.
I think actually we ended up hooking up by it was we used to hang around with the lowrider community here in Arizona, and I had a lowrider.
Oh,
Started a lowrider car club.
nice.
Him and his family used to go out there and hang out where we used to hang out at the parks and we just kind of clicked. It was that's kind of weird, but it wasn't love at first sight, but it was it was a good friendship that started out from there.
That's awesome. Especially in this industry, it's nice to have a good friend, someone you can count on.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. I would like to say congratulations on your acting career. I've watched you, and you are doing some great things out there.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
And I know you keep it God first, so.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Without him, we can't really do a lot of things.
Right. How long would you say it took you to get to that point of saying you're having some success?
I would say right about now.
Right about now.
It's always a challenge, no matter whether you feel you're at the top or not. Every day is a new day of learning something.
True.
I've always been doing films that I'm either a cartel, an inmate, some sort of gangster.
You fit the description.
There you go. I fit the description. And I try to get myself out of that. And just recently I've been doing more acting in father figures, different type
of roles. That's great.
Type of roles, you know.
That's great. So that you're trying to get out of that typecast of being into the gangster type movies.
Yeah.
That's great. How about yourself, Anthony?
It's the same. I mean, our persona, what we present, is pretty much where they want to put us.
That's true.
They don't see the other side. They don't see behind the rough exterior, the tattoos, the past history and things of that nature.
That sweet guy.
Yeah.
That's a father. That's a husband. That's a man of God. I mean, they don't see all those other sides of.
Kind of pigeonhole you in a space.
Yeah,
So,
but that's the industry.
That's the industry.
But you have to work hard. I know as an actor, you have to work hard to trying to get out of that.
To break yourself out of it, yeah.
Yes, no one's going to change it if you don't, right?
It's a true story.
Right. Which one of your roles would you say has been your most challenging? And I'm going to leave it at that. Has been your most challenging so far?
I would say it's the new role that I'm going into right now in Los Angeles that I'm working with. The movie's called Time Has No End, and I'm portraying a father of a disabled child. And it's really it's a heartfelt film. Can't really talk too much about it, but
Sure.
there's some challengings in the role it takes me out of what I usually do.
Right.
But when I went for the audition, I guess I knocked it out of the park. It was me out of 73 people.
Wow,
So,
congratulations.
yeah.
And that's what you wanted, to
Yeah.
get out of that typecast of the gangster. Now you're being challenged to do something new.
Yep.
That is. How about yourself, Anthony?
I think just to being this sensitive, coming out and trying to do a sensitive role. I haven't had that opportunity yet to break out of that, but it's something I would like to future seek and try to push into. I think one of probably the most tough parts, just forecasting, would probably be trying to play the father figure or something other, because it's so natural at home versus trying to do it on screen.
Right.
You know, so I think that would probably be one of the most challenging.
I'm sure it's going to come your way soon. Just keep working hard and just keep doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep perfecting your craft. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your genre of music?
I actually do hip hop, R&B. I started doing some cumbia music, some Spanish music.
Okay, I like
Yeah, there you
cumbia.
But yeah, that was my first profession before I started doing acting.
Okay. Was cumbia new for you? I mean, was that something
It
new?
was very new because I was more into the hip hop, R&B, the 80s, 90s style of music. And a friend of mine in Albuquerque, New Mexico, sent me an instrumental. And he says, I want to hear something different from you. And if I can get something different, we can work something. So it was a challenge, but we got through it. And now they use it for some of their scenes in their film.
That's great. That's great. You know what? That's your culture. You might as well learn it.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned working for the county some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work for the county some years ago also. That's enough to make you start going in art, acting and doing whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I worked with a lady. Our patient base was pretty much Hispanic where I worked at. And my bestie, she didn't speak a lick of Spanish, even though her family came from Mexico or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she didn't want to speak Spanish. But she's like, Kathy, you speak better Spanish than I do. I just think she didn't want to. But that is a great idea that you're getting immersed in that also so that you can be able to get that audience as well.
Yeah. Actually, when I first started my music career, it was a funny thing because I had a musician make me out an instrumental for me for my first song that I ever put out back then, and I lost it. I lost it at a rest area on my way here to Phoenix.
Oh.
And I was so upset about it because I lost it. It was a beautiful song, and as soon as I arrived into Phoenix, I was on my way to Las Cruces, New Mexico. I turned on the radio and I heard the beat playing in the background of a car show advertisement in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, that's my beat. I had, back then I didn't know anything about rights and,
Right.
that was my beat, whatever. And I ended up calling them and they took it off the radio and it went into the hands of a gentleman named David Wade, who is very well known in the music industry right now. And he asked me to come back and do a song on it. And it was called Baby Girl that ended up on the Art LeBeau Love Jams music.
Yes.
And it just took off from there with all my music.
Amazing.
So I ended up getting signed with Universal for 5 years. I was with them for 5 years and then took over my acting and canceled my contract.
So you've been doing some big things, Jesse.
Yeah.
Anthony, so you have a fancy lowrider, I'm hearing, huh?
No, not really the lowrider. It was just kind of a nicely dressed Dodge Charger, so to speak. It's nicely dressed. Not really into the mountains, bad on the back. So.
Okay. So have you used your car in any films thus far?
No, just in a couple of the videos.
In the videos? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Mm-hmm. So your dream is to continue this acting thing?
Yeah, we're gonna write it out, see where it goes. Yeah, I mean, I've jumped through many careers during my time, and yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like I found my niche, so to speak.
I like that.
So we're going to keep pursuing and try to stay humble as we go along.
I think it's a beautiful niche. It is.
Yes, I ended up with a director down in New York that asked me to open up a talent agency
Yes.
for Latin people.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up doing that here in Arizona and
He's
brought
one
on
of your
Anthony and
talents.
brought on a few other guys. So that's where he comes into play with this.
That's a great accomplishment there too.
Yeah.
That really is. Well, I have one more thing I have to say. Congratulations. Another thing, people, their dream is to become a SAG actor.
Mhm.
And I see that you are also a SAG actor.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that accomplishment.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it. It took me a while, but I just got that one role that I needed and got it. And
Yeah.
actually enjoying it quite a bit.
Congratulations. That's great. What's up next for you two?
Well, for me, I have two big roles that I'm going into right now. One's out of LA, one's out of New Mexico.
Okay.
And it's working with some big name talent that's going on. And just bringing along the people that I have in my talent agency to bring them up also. I'm all for bringing up anybody
Sure.
who wants to come up with me.
Right. That's the way it should be.
Mhm.
What about yourself, man?
We got a couple projects coming up that we're going to be working on, so we'll see where it goes from there.
Great. So where can our audience find you guys?
Well, if it's not at the DOC
Or county jail.
or county jail, no, I'm just kidding.
Look, I ain't got no bond money, no bail money here.
You can find me at Actor Jesse Murphy on Facebook or at Actor J Murphy on Instagram, and also on what's the one with the little blue bird there?
Twitter.
Twitter, there you go. I always say little blue bird. My kids are like, what is that?
Where can we find you,
You can
Anthony?
find me on Hernandez Ant on Facebook as well as Instagram
Okay.
if you have any questions.
Well, it was such a pleasure having you both on today.
Thank you.
And I love the comedic ad that you did. So you guys might as well get into comedy also.
Right? Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today here on Desertwood Days. We'll catch you next time.